Elon Musk reveals the secret behind the Dojo Supercomputer. Tesla made a veiled reference to the Dojo Supercomputer project's advancement in 2019. Elon Musk became very agitated and disgusted in a couple of his interviews. The D1 Dojo chip was just recently announced at Tesla AI Day. We think that Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer has the ability to one day surpass all other supercomputers in strength. Perhaps you're wondering why. Tesla is a manufacturer of automobiles, but it has always had a supercomputer interest. Tesla's Dojo is anticipated to have a processing speed of up to 1 ExaFlop, or 1 quintillion, 1018, floating point operations per second, which is far faster than the 500 PetaFlops that computers currently achieve. This is how it might develop into the AI-powered computer that is the fastest in the world. You must train before you can make an AI, and that training requires enormous computing resources, which process data to feed the algorithm. Typically, this is done with enormous cabinets full of GPUs that are not dissimilar from the one that might be on your computer right now. All of us have seen these powerful computer setups. Tesla is currently dealing with an abundance of video data that has been extrapolated from their 1 million fleets of vehicles. According to Tesla, they weren't satisfied with the hardware they were using to train computer vision neural nets. The D1 Dojo chip's development started at this point. Need is the mother of inventions. This adage is usually taken seriously by Tesla. The D1 Dojo chip uses 7-nanometer technology to provide the computer with unprecedented bandwidth and speed. It's not the first semiconductor Tesla has created. The FSD chip, which is used in the 3 cars computer systems, is another one. It's crucial to remember that Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer is primarily used to oversee its internal operations. It will only be utilized for neural net video training, as was already announced. The entire system is incorporated onto a single silicon piece. Do you know how your typical PC tower will have the CPU, the GPU, and the RAM all at different areas throughout the box, rather than having separate chips that are all hooked together with wires? Imagine each of those parts being combined into a single chip that is small enough to fit in your hand. Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer has a theoretical maximum performance of 537,212 teraflops per second. However, it can operate at 442,010 teraflops per second. These figures are very near to ExaFlops, a feat that no supercomputer has yet accomplished. The world's most potent supercomputer, Fujaku, is now located in Japan and has achieved a record-breaking 442 petaflops. Based on growth curve, Jumpstart Publications ranked Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer as the 6th most powerful supercomputer in the world. To assist the D1 chip's computing architecture, Tesla developed training tiles. 25 D1 chips are merged into a multi-chip module to create each tile, which offers 36 TBSP of off-tile bandwidth and 9 petaflops of computational power. As a result of the 500,000 nodes that are interconnected throughout this tile, 9 petaflops per second are feasible. They can scale up almost infinitely because each tile has its own power and cooling systems. Tesla is currently aiming towards Dojo to reach the exit scale, which would require either 3,000 D1 chip operating as an integrated network or 120 total tiles. Recall the 7,360 chip GPU-based computer that Tesla currently utilizes. Tesla intends to construct a system housing cabinet with the capacity to accommodate even larger systems. The tiles will be kept in a tray-like container that will hold 6 Dojo tiles. With this value, 100 plus flops per second will be produced. Shortly, Tesla intends to create an ExaPod with a total of 10 Dojo cabinets. This might result in the 1.1 ExaFlops figure that was previously discussed. The biggest issue with Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer is that it hasn't gone through the same extensive testing as Fujaku did. Apple peeling is one of the key tests for supercomputers. Tesla turned the situation around by peeling oranges. Despite being the world's 6th fastest supercomputer for peeling apples, Tesla's Dojo machine is the fastest in the world at peeling oranges. Despite this, the Dojo's primary goal is to increase activities related to deep learning and machine learning. Tesla's autopilot function in their vehicles uses unsupervised learning. It seems that they created the D1 Dojo chip to support ML. And the Dojo Supercomputer has no RAM on top of all of this. Wondering why? The D1 Dojo chip has a 424.8 megabyte cache, allowing it to fully utilize the L3 cache, surpassing IBM, which had the previous record of 120 megabyte cache memory. It's worth noting that the CPU calls on RAM and that the response time is approximately 60 nanoseconds. L3 cache, on the other hand, has a slower response time of 10 nanoseconds. Stranger still, the training tile's SoC lacks a shared L3 cache in addition to lacking RAM. Tesla displayed the node's design at the event, which suggests that the SoC uses an L1 cache. Just so you're aware, L1 reacts in 0.5 seconds, while L2 does so in 3 to 4 nanoseconds. Just remember that this system is tailored to serve a particular function. The Dojo seems to have been created for a limited purpose exclusively, when other systems contain a wide range of components to maintain flexibility. It would be an understatement to say that Tesla's Dojo Supercomputer is uninspiring. It's unquestionably a groundbreaking idea and a significant step forward for Tesla, which has a history of delivering on most of its ambitious promises. Time will tell if they can improve the way their computer neural nets are trained.